Hello, everyone. This is Karen Cornell, your Creative Memories Advisor, and I am so excited about the Sizzlin Summer Sketches that they come out every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not 5 p.m. I know a lot of you get eager and you start checking the Facebook page at 5 o'clock for the sketch challenge, but it's actually at 6 o'clock Central Time or Eastern Time. So the sketch is out and it is awesome. And I am going to do something, since we don't have Noreen, I'm going to channel Noreen and I will do the very best. But you know, I am not Noreen because she is just phenomenal. And I am going to do my best to do what she does and walk you through the sketch. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is switch my camera. And this is the Sizzlin Summer Sketch, week number 2, Summer Rainbows. You will want to print this out so you will know what to do. This is just a sketch and they give you all the dimensions of everything you're going to need. But let's walk through all the tools that you're going to need if you wanted to replicate this. I am using the Imagine That collection because in my album that I'm working on, I have some theme park pictures to add when we went to Kings Island. So I want to go ahead and get that started. But this is the border that we're going to make. It's super, super cute. I love it. But you're going to need, for what I've used, they used all the different rainbow colors from the collection of This Life. And I am using Imagine That. So I have narrowed it down to using 4 papers from Imagine That. And I like both sides of all the papers. And then you'll need 1 piece of black cardstock. And you can choose either to put your mat on a page directly, or you can do 2 pieces of white cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 pieces of white cardstock. And then you will need the circle punch. This is 1 3/4 punch. That makes this border a piece of cake. So if you don't have this circle punch, you will definitely want it in your collection. They also have a square one, and they're just great tools. It's a nice size circle. It punches a circle this size, which is 1 3/4. And it's a size that we don't have, that we didn't have prior. So if you have the old CM circle punches and the mini circle punch, this is a size that was not there. So, and this is a size that you can't cut with your custom cutting system. So make sure you add this to your collection, because you will find that you can use these circles and cut them in half and do different things. So it's fun. And then I'm also using the Rainbow Ripple. You can use any border you choose, but I'm trying to replicate and channel the sketch that's provided. So I wanted to showcase this. Now, I still have 2 of these left in my inventory. So if you are local and would like to pick it up, let me know, because I do have 2 of those left. And so let's get started. So the first thing is you're going to have your white as your background. So we'll go ahead and put that out. And I do like using 2 mats to see everything. I know my camera angle, it isn't high enough for you to see both. And that I did put in a tech request with my husband that I need a higher camera arm, but he's working on it. If you know my husband, he researches for a long time before he purchases. So, but I use the 2 mats, but you'll basically see everything on this side. And this is the border that we're going to make. You will need, as you see in the sketch, this strip on both sides is 4 inches. So I went ahead and cut that because I know all of you know how to cut a 4-inch strip. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my mat. And so I make sure that they're equal. It's going to go right between the 4 and the 8 inches. If you make sure your paper is all lined up, then it'll go straight, because I know some people are very particular and some people are like, yeah, it's okay. I like to try and be particular when I can. I will say that. So, and then I'm going to do that on the other page. You know, CM has an amazing adhesive, so you don't need to put a lot on it. So this is going to go here. And then, so we've got that set. Now, what I went ahead and did is I went ahead and punched a lot of circles. So basically you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 circles. So I went ahead and cut 24. I did 6 on each sheet. As you can see, I went ahead, and when I punch these, I take my circle and I line it up underneath like this and make sure I get it all and line it up. And then I go down that way and I punch and I flip. So that way it doesn't get jammed. So I went ahead and did those. So let's go ahead and, oh, let's punch the border, this other border. So I went ahead and cut all those. So they're all right here, ready to go when it's time. So I have all those. So those are my circles. Then I'm also going to need another rainbow ripple. So I'm going to take my handy dandy, slide this over just for a second, my cutting mat here. And this rainbow ripple is one, has little notches. If you can see that little triangle right there, that's where you can line it up and make sure you're punching in the right spot every single time. So it has like a little notch right there. So when you're doing a border, you want to line your paper up on the little black line right there for your first cut. So I make sure I cut it right there, and I apologize in advance if it shakes my camera a little bit. So I went ahead and did one. So then I'm going to line it up with on that little notch so that I can see that it's when I've covered up all the blue, then I know I'm in the right spot. And then I can punch. And that way you'll make sure it's nice and straight. I love these border punches. This one is, I was pleasantly surprised when I got this one when it came out a while back, because I was surprised at how big the rainbows were. And I actually really like that. I feel like it's substantial and you can do a lot with it. And I like that you can layer it as well. So this is the part that they don't mention. I love my little pop-up trash can by CM. You know, we love this. So I take it and I just brush everything in there, and then I have my clean workspace. Isn't that fabulous? Love it. Okay, now, then I'm going to get my handy dandy trimmer. And you're going to cut this border at 2 inches, because if you notice here, it says that this little rainbow strip right here is a 1/2 inch. So to have that little bit on either side, you need to cut this border at 2 inches. So you're going to line it up at the 2-inch mark. The tallest little rainbow is going to be at the 2-inch line. So just make sure it's that way all the way down. And then cut your border. Set that off to the side. Then, oh, don't set that off, because I might as well go ahead and cut that 1/2 inch strip. So let me find my other little strip of paper. I messed up. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Let me go grab another piece of paper. because I had it perfectly, so I wouldn't need that, but I demonstrated on the wrong sheet of paper. I apologize. Let me grab another piece of paper. Okay, I got another piece of paper. All good. Okay. So then I'm gonna cut this at the 1/2 inch, and the 1/2 inch mark is right here by the IN for inch. And it's the first set of little squares or rectangles there. Everybody always wonders where that 1/2 inch mark is. So that's the 1/2 inch. So my pre-planning did great until I went to a video. Oh, well, it's all good. One thing we as scrapbookers have is paper. So we're all good. Okay. So I want to make sure I do this right. So I want it like that. So I have the bigger part at the top on either side. So I'm going to take this and my repositionable. I have my nice repo mat here. This thing is fabulous. And then I'm just going to kind of center it on that black part. There we go. Okay. Now, this is where I am going to line up my circles. So I do want it to kind of be the same on either side, symmetrical, because I like that. So I am going to take this is going to be there. I'm going to move this up so you can see it a little bit better. We don't need that anymore. Okay. So this is going to go here. Then I have yellow. Then I need my, let's find this one. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, that's not it. Must be this one. Yes. This. Then, wait, hold on. Let me do it this way. Hold on. So I want this way, this way, this way. Shooting stars, then yellow. Need one more of that, which is this. So I will just cut another one. See, I could have waited and then showed you. See, I take it like this. Look. There we go. I might need 2 of those, so then we do another of these. So we'll do this side. Okay. So then we have this. Okay. So I have this. And now I'm going to put it down. So there we go. So I take this and I'm going to put it. All you have to do is on the black part. You don't have to go far down because you're going to do that later. Okay. So then I just start putting this on and I put it on so that I don't see. And I know that is going off the border and that's okay because we're going to trim it. And I just go down and I make sure it's not coming off the top. Just double checking my planning and make sure I'm doing this right. And I kind of like this, I want to make sure I get the good colors that I want because I want to make sure I got some yellow in there. So if not, the border was too blue. You just go down like this. This is very, very easy and very fun. This is definitely a border that makes a big impact and fairly easy to do when you have that punch. Now, if I had to cut all these circles, that's a whole nother story, right? And then I have there. Okay, so there is my border. And I'm gonna take my micro tip scissors. And remember, when you have micro tip scissors, you got this big button and a little button. You always want to make sure the big button goes there. If not, it is very difficult to get off. So then I take this and I'm going to trim it. And trim on this side because this one went a little bit over too. And then throw that away. So then I have my two borders and they are ready to be put down. Then we're going to need some mats. So all these mats are all 4x6. So we need some mats. So let's cut some mats. Move our border over here for just a second. And they use like 6 different colors on theirs. You can do whatever your heart desires. So we're going to go straight down. And then I'm going to pull my arm out. Cut this at 6. Then I've got 2 mats. Oops. I taught a beginner class this morning or this afternoon, I guess it was. And my daughter came and helped too, and she did the layout as well. And then when she was done, she was bored. And so I said, well, why don't you play with mommy's trimmer and look at play with all the different blades? And she was all excited about that until she got to the scoring blade. And she did not understand. She thought it should be 2 lines on it. And that it should cut a double line. And so she was very upset that it didn't cut a double line. She's like, why didn't it cut a double line? It was very cute. To say I did enjoy her little reaction. It was cute. And when I explained to her what you can do with the scoring and how you can fold easier, she was like, oh, that's amazing. But I think the blade that she loved the most was the perforating blade. She's like, she perforated everything. She made all kinds of stuff. It was so cute. Okay, so there's our 6 mats. So let's assemble. Let's look back at our sketch. So let's put this off to the side. Let's get our base back. Here's the other one. There we go. Okay, so let's put our border down first. And this goes flush against the side. Right over your 4-inch strip in the middle. Isn't that looking nice? Love it. Let me do it on the other side. I know you can't see it, but just trust me, I'm doing it. I hope this video helps you like get a few little tricks here and there to help you complete this quickly, because I will say this is very quick and I am actually really enjoying these sketches to get things done quickly. Now, so they have one up here. And then, oh, that's very busy. Whew, I don't know about that. There we go. Let's do that. And then we'll do this down here. do that now. And then you're gonna just embellish whatever you feel like. So you could do like fun, you're like, wow, or a camera. Let's see. All kinds of stuff here. Let's see. Oh, I like the yay. We have words. Like the fun here. And you could just kind of do that, and you could add some other little embellishments with some stickers here and just leave it at that. You can add a title right here. You could use the space as a title and move that down a little bit. And then you could journal. Oh, not even, you can't even see what I'm doing over here. You can journal over here down at the bottom, but this is a really, really easy layout, super fun. I hope this video helped you. I'm going to try and do them for you every week, but this is the Sizzlin Summer Sketch number 2, week 2. Remember, I will put a post on my Facebook page, and if you you post your layout below that post, and if you will get an entry into a drawing for 50 CM bucks to be spent on my website. And the drawing will be held in September. My customers have all week to complete this layout. And let me switch my camera. So my customers have all summer to complete the layout, or all the different sketches, sorry. And but with CM, you only have 1 week. So you have until next Tuesday to complete the sketch and enter it on the virtual Facebook page, the virtual crop Facebook page. But so you can double dip, you can enter it there and with me. So that is a great bonus. But I love seeing your sketches. I love seeing your designs. I hope this helps you. Happy scrapping.